What up traders? In this video, I'm going to show you how to trade on TradeLocker. I'm going to break down a whole entire tutorial, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing you need to do is connect a broker to TradeLocker. I use FX because they have wonderful leverage and they also have demo accounts. So I'm going to show you how to set up a demo account. The first thing you need to do is sign up for FX, and then you need to go to accounts. All right. Once you hit accounts, you're going to see account type, and then basically this is how you set up a live account. FX, they have 1 to 500 leverage, so that's why I choose FX. But let's go ahead and open up a demo account. So you can see right here, it's a demo. You can select your currency. You can select the amount of leverage. So I'm just going to do 500, and then the balance, let's just go all the way to 100,000. So once you're done with that, go ahead and click create account, and then you're going to see your other account pop up right here. So you can see right here I have 2 live accounts. It's going to buffer really quick, and then it's going to send you your email credentials with your account number, your password, and all that good stuff. So right here you can see all my stuff is getting sent to my my email, and then I would just simply copy and paste that into TradeLocker. All right, so next type in demo.tradelocker.com. That's how you access the demo account, right? And you put in your email, your password, the server, and then you're off to the races. Same thing for live, right? If you want to trade on a live account, you do live.tradelocker.com. And the difference is basically this little thing right here. You're going to see a blue for live and then purple for demo. All right, awesome. So let's go back into TradeLocker, and you can see, let me move this out the way really quick. You can clearly see that this is a demo account. I have around $79,000 on this account, and yeah, let's get started. And I'm gonna basically break down how to set up your settings. So go ahead and right click your mouse, go to settings, and then you can change basically the colors of your candles, right? So if you want to do blue for bullish and then white for bearish, you can do that in the settings as well. I like to have my wicks white for some reason. It just kind of gives me a better eye on it, and then I would hit OK. But I like the standard green and red, so I'm going to go back to green and red and OK that. All right. The next thing is, I know traders like to trade on a white background, so go to canvas, go ahead and click on the white, and then you're going to see that now your background is white. So now that we have basically the settings set up, I'm going to show you how to basically use some of the instruments, the most commonly used instruments. So right here on the left hand corner, you can see that there is a tools kit. So, you know, if you want to use your trends, if you want to use an extension line, horizontal rays, horizontal lines, you can do that. Here is the infamous rectangle to draw up your support and resistance. I like to use this path when I'm, you know, basically breaking things down to my students. And then you can also favorite them as well. So once you hit the star, you're going to see all your favorite tools come up right here. So that's how you basically have a shortcut. So you don't have to go over here, you know, highlight something and then select it. It's all saved for you. So what I like to do is use the rectangle to find my support and resistance. So I'm just going to show you a quick example. So right here, you can see that I have a purple rectangle, and then you can modify that by double clicking it and then selecting a color that you like to use. In this case, I like to use the blue. So let's go ahead and change this background to blue. I also like to have the middle line just to give me a little bit more of a reference. And then I also like to extend it to the right and the left, right? And what the left and the right does is, I'm going to show you now. Now, instead of moving my mouse all the way and dragging it all the way to the right, all I have to do is drag it up a little bit, and it's extended to the left and right for me. So now I can move all the way to the left, look in history to really confirm my support. Same thing with resistance, and then Boom, now I'm off to the races, and I'm saving time on finding these confirmations. The next thing is this tool right here. I really like using this tool because it just gives me a really good way of drawing higher highs, higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs, things of that nature. So this is a really cool tool, especially if you're in a group or on a live Zoom chat and you're trying to break something down. If you don't have this tool, it's a little bit harder to really explain things because, you know, it just looks like you're just moving your mouse around, right? So this tool is called the path, and basically you can kind of break down certain things. I like to use it to broadcast break and retest. So I kind of show them that that's a major break and then a retest. You can also do the Fibonacci's as well. And then right here, here's the short tool, very similar to TradingView. So let me move this out the way really quick for you guys. So this is the long tool. You can count out the pips and everything. So let's go ahead and drag the stop loss right here, move it up to this take profit area, and then you're off to the races, right? So very similar to TradingView. I think they use TradingView technology, obviously, because it looks almost identical. The next thing that I want to show you is the indicators. So right here, if you click on indicators, you can clearly see there's a whole bunch of common indicators that technical traders use. So I like to use the EMAs. So I'm just going to show you an example. Once you click on moving average exponential, it's going to pop up right here in the left-hand corner. And then you can go ahead and modify the settings for that as well. So let's go ahead and click on settings. I'm gonna move my my plot colors to a black. I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker so I can see it more clearly. And then we're good to go right there. Let's go ahead and delete this really quick. You can also double click on the actual EMA as well. So let's go ahead and zoom in and then just double click on it. If you wanna change your length, right, to 21, or if you use the 50 EMA, you can do it like that and then hit OK. All right. If you want to add more indicators, really simple, you can do that. And then let's just pick something. I don't know. Let's do Ichimoku cloud, right? And then boom, you have it. You can also hide. So if you don't want to see all of the indicators and you want to just narrow down to one, you can go ahead and highlight it and then click on hide, and then it's going to hide that indicator. All right, awesome. Let's pull up some instruments. In order for you to pull up instruments, you can drag your mouse over here, and then you're gonna see basically markets. So right here, you can see markets. You click on markets, and then all of your tools, or I mean, all of your instruments are gonna show right here. You can also do it by clicking or tapping M on your keyboard. So that's a quicker way to do it. And then you can categorize by certain instruments. So if you want to just look at cryptos, you can do that. If you want to look at indexes and you trade NASDAQ or, you know, the S&P or US 30, you can do that as well. And then you can also favorite your instruments too. So let's say you want to just favorite some of the majors. So let's say GU is your favorite pair. You can favorite it. Let's say UJ is your favorite pair. You can do that. And then what you want to do is go back to all and then click on favorites, and then you're going to have all of your favorite instruments right here in all. You can also do the favorites by category as well. So if you click on crypto, it's going to highlight basically all of your favorite cryptos, but I trade in multiple assets. So let's go ahead and select all and then highlight all my favorite instruments. So the next thing that I want to show you is the trades panel. So right here, you can basically click on it, and then it's going to show you your trades panel. Right here, this is your main balance. You're going to have your profit and losses if you have an open position. And then right here, depending on if you're in drawdown or if you're in profit, it's going to show your actual equity that you have. And then over here, you're going to see your margin. So right here, you can see that I'm using 0.65% of my margin because this is a 1 to 500 leverage. And then also you can see your pending orders as well. So if you have a buy, a buy limit or a sell limit, you can see them basically pending in here like a queue. And then also if you want to see a different way of basically visualizing your tools, your trades, you would go over here and then you would see the cards view. This is basically, in my opinion, if you have multiple Euro USD trades, right, and you want to close maybe the smaller positions just to, you know, expose yourself to more margin, then you can kind of see like the lot size, you know, the prop, you can see everything all at once. It's a little harder for you to see it, you know, moving your eyeballs from left to right. So if you want to do a different view, you just go ahead and click on that right here, and it pulls everything up for you. So let's, oh yeah, and then not to mention, if you want to shortcut it, just go ahead and type T on your keyboard, and it brings up your trades. All right, so the next thing is the order panel. On the left hand side, you're gonna see order panel, right? So order panel is right here. You click it, and then boom, you have your order panel come up. You can also type O on your keyboard, and then and then your order panel is gonna pop up. And then make sure to have risk always on, because let's say you're adjusting your position, you want to make sure that this is on, because let's say you want to risk 1% and your stop loss is going from 20 pips stop loss to a 50 pip stop loss, you're still going to be risking 1% on that trade. So just make sure you have that clicked on. That way the risk calculator automatically adjusts. If you don't have it on, it won't adjust. The next thing you want to do is learn how to execute trades by going over here to the right hand side. So let's get rid of this really quick. And then really cool, because I like to just look at the screen and then find my stop loss and my take profits. So let's start down here. Let's put my stop loss down here really quick. And then let's go ahead and act like price is gonna come up to this level that I drew up. And then, so now that I have my stop loss and my take profit in place, I'm gonna go ahead and click O on my keyboard, and then now I can adjust my risk. So let's say I wanna risk $1,000. I can do my risk by cash basis, or I can just do, you know, 2% of my account. I like to risk by percentage, so let's just keep it at 2%. I'm on a buy, and then now you can see that my lot size is automatically adjusted for me. So, you know, like MT4, MT5, you have to, you know, buy a software that automatically does all this stuff for you. TradeLocker, it's clean, it's modern. I feel like it's up to date, and it is a 2024, 2025 kind of vibe, right? So let's go ahead and click buy really quick. So now I'm in the position, and then you can kind of see right here that my AutoCAD position is open. You can see my lot size, you can see basically my fees and everything, and then you can kind of see, you know, price moving up and down in real time. So I love that, because it's just the user face, the user interface is just very clean. And then this triangle is basically your history. So the more positions you get into on your trades, you can kind of see your history. If you don't like seeing the history, you can go to settings and then take on toggle off trades on chart right here. So let me go ahead and toggle that off really quick, go back, and now you can see it's gone. But I like to leave it on, and then basically just do the same thing, toggle it back on, and it's back. The next thing that I want to show you is the alerts. So this is a new feature that they came out with not too long ago. Go ahead and click on alert, and then once price comes up here, you're going to get a notification either on your desktop or your phone. This is huge because a lot of traders use TradingView to basically get alerts, and then, you know, they hop into their other trading platform to execute their trades. TradeLocker is basically all in one. It's like TradingView. It has alerts, it has a risk calculator. So I see the value in it, and I don't know why people are hating on TradeLocker. I mean, it's super clean. I had no issues with getting into trades or exiting trades. And I think TradeLocker is a game changer. Okay, so I forgot to mention trailing stop loss. So if you want to do a trailing stop loss, go back into your order, right? So let's go ahead and modify OddCAD. This is a buy, obviously. You can see that everything is still in place, but if you want to trail your stop loss, go ahead and just click trail, and then it's gonna trail it based off of how many pips you had your stop loss at. So if you had a 20 pip stop loss, right, it's gonna trail up 20 pips. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And now if price starts moving up, it's going to trail it. That way you're minimizing your risk. All right, so the next thing that I want to show you is basically modifying your trade. If you want to move your stop loss, right, make sure you have the certain trade selected, and then you're going to be able to see on the left-hand side. Very simple. You just drag your take profit, and let's say you wanted to move it up here to this area. Boom, now the take profit is here, and all you got to do is confirm. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm it, and now I just drug my take profit from here to here. If you want to do the same thing for stop loss, basically you just go ahead and click it, and then you can drag down your stop loss to make it a little bit bigger, and then confirm. The next thing is closing your positions. Over here on the right hand side, you can see close all, but then you have other options as well. So if you want to close all positive positions, you can do that. If you want to just close all the negative positions, you can do that. You can close all positions, and then you can even close all positions and pending orders. So right now, I'm just gonna close all negative. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that, and then boom, we have the positive remaining. Another cool feature, especially if you have a community, or maybe you're a teacher or a mentor to somebody, or maybe you just want to show off that you made some money. If you go to your trade, you're gonna see a share button. So once you hit share, it's gonna basically populate this like little certificate looking thing. It's gonna show you how much you made in profit. It's gonna show you, your position size, the instrument you traded, and all you do is you copy it, and then you can share this either on your Instagram, your Discord, your Telegram, or whatever. I think it's pretty cool because a lot of people like to just show off their profits. Like, why not? You're proud of what you just did or what you just made. So it's pretty cool. You can also, put in notes, so it's lit, and then you can share it. If you share it from TradeLocker on your phone, there's a way to just share it directly to Instagram. So you don't have to like copy and paste it and then screenshot this picture. It'll just be one button. You click share to Instagram, and then boom, you can share your profits to your audience. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the time frames. So time frames is right here in the upper hand corner. You can go from the daily, you can go all the way down to 1 hour. Same thing on your keyboard. If you want to switch time frames from the daily to the 4 hour, you click 1D, hit enter. Or if you want to go to the 4 hour, just hit 4H, enter, and then it's going to move from the daily to the 4 hour. If you like the line charts, basically you can go to line chart right here. You can do, hollow candles. You can do, area, whatever kind of view that you like to see, you can do it. You can do Heikinashi, and then yeah, but I like to stick to the regular old traditional candle. So let's go back to that. Yeah, TradeLocker for me is 9 out of 10. I think it's a great user experience. It's really easy for me to load money onto my broker account, and I'm off to the races. So if you have any other questions, I do have a Discord. I'll provide that in the link in the description below. And if you want to join a community, join mine. Let's get it.